ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw from WWE 2K18. This is SlowBurne. Welcome the Wolf Gamer in particular from Anchorage, Alaska. We have an exciting show tonight. Got a lot going on tonight. 5 very important matches. Continuation of the UK Championship Tournament and the Cruiserweight Classic. A one-on-one match between 2 Japanese superstars, and in the main event, a Mae Young Classic standout between Becky Lynch and Charlotte. But to start things off, it's going to be tag team action, tornado tag team action to be specific, as the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E, get set to take on Neville and Roderick Strong. A lot of tag teams jockeying for position on both Raw and SmackDown, looking to establish themselves in the rankings in order to get a good position in what I have announced is going to be taking place throughout the next year, which is the Survivor Series Tag Team Tournament that will culminate at the Survivor Series pay-per-view, which is a long way down the road. There's going to be a lot of prestige, the most prestigious tag team tournament ever in the history of wrestling. It's going to take place right here on Wildfire Gaming over the next year.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Kofi Kingston and Big E come into the ring without Xavier Woods for the first time and I can remember. That's the rules in this Tornado Tag Team match. They're going to be going up against Neville and Roderick Strong, who have united, and they're going to be teaming up for the first time in WWE. Maybe not the first time ever. I'm not 100% sure about that. Both men have been around the horn. Both men extremely impressive in the ring. It's going to be an interesting union between those two. I'm interested to see how they match up against 2 men that are very familiar with tagging with each other in Kofi Kingston and Big E. Multi-time tag team champions here in WWE. A dynasty when it comes to the tag division in this company. Neville and Roderick Strong have some chips on their shoulders a mile long. And it's not hard to see why. Roderick Strong has been, as impressive as he is in the ring, has not been able to find success down on NXT, championship success anyway. And Neville was eliminated from the Cruiserweight Classic in the first round by the Hall of Pain Cedric Alexander, who is still in the tournament. The Cruiserweight Classic is really ramping up now as we enter the 3rd round later on tonight. Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. That is going to be an absolutely huge match on a very stacked show here on Monday Night Raw. No tags in this Tornado Tag Team match. First team to score a pinfall will win, and here we go. This situation may actually end up working to Roderick Strong and Neville's advantage, because they're not going to have to coexist, which is probably, this teamwork is probably Big E and Kofi Kingston's biggest asset. However, Big E and Kofi Kingston will not have to make tags either, and may be able to isolate either Neville or Roderick Strong. Right now, New Day on the ground. Roderick Strong going up. There goes Neville. Neville is going to be... Oh, that did not work out for Roderick Strong there. Neville in the clutches of Big E. There's going to be a lot of action in this match. Big E hammering down on Neville. He's in the tag division here on Raw. Amazing move there by Neville. Great quickness. He even outdoes Kofi Kingston in that department. He's continuing to, wow, work over Big E. This mean streak in Neville that we saw, which led to his original run with the Cruiserweight Championship last year. It's really just led to a career resurgence. A lot of strong strikes here. Big E just got off of Neville. I'm not sure I did that. He just got punched right in the midsection by Roderick Strong. Neville's out. Oh, and an RKO from Roderick Strong. Straight up. Oh, man. Kofi hammering down on Neville. I mean, we could see some exciting competition between these two. Neville flipping over. Big E rolling the outside. Roderick Strong going to pursue. There are no countouts in a Tornado Tag Team match. Incredible strength on display there from Neville. Let's see. Neville and Roderick Strong currently the number 3 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, currently held by SmackDown's Bullet Club, Matt and Nick Jackson. New Day, the number 4 tag team. So these guys should be major forces in the Survivor Series tag tournament that we're going to see starting after WrestleMania. Right now, Big E doing a number on Roderick Strong. Thank you, Wolf Gamer. Appreciate it. Roderick Strong going to work on Big E with Big E counters. Here comes Neville. Neville has really been the bane of Big E's existence in this match. Oh. Devastating suplex there from Neville. Roderick Strong looking dazed. But Neville was doing a good job of keeping everybody off of his partner there, giving him time to recover. Neville was really shocked by his early elimination in the Cruiserweight Classic this year. I think everybody was, but Cedric Alexander has proven to be a one-of-a-kind talent. There should be no shame in losing to Cedric Alexander, but for Neville, there's always shame in losing. For a perfectionist such as he is, an amazing superplex there on Kofi Kingston. That might be enough. Great strength from Roderick Strong there. Just absolutely smashing Big E. This match is over. Just like that, Neville and Roderick Strong get the victory over the New Day. That was impressive. Alright, Wolf Gamer, lay it on me. Wow. Throwing the ref out of here, and now the beatdown continues on the New Day. This seems unnecessary, but these guys are absolutely driven to become tag team champions, and clearly they will stop at nothing to achieve that goal. Neville and Roderick Strong are looking meaner than ever, and they are well on their way to being a dominant force of the tag division here on Monday Night Raw. Up next, we've got some United Kingdom Championship tournament action. It's going to be Aleister Black versus the Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly. This is going to be a standout match, and what has been a excellent tournament that has exceeded expectations, in my view. This is still round 2. Kyle O'Reilly and Aleister Black will face off tonight. We'll still have Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne over on NXT this week, and then we will move into the semifinals. Jack Gallagher and Neville, who we just saw, has already advanced to the semifinals, where I'm sure Neville will bring a little bit of backup there. And we're going to see who will be the first to advance to the second match in the semifinals. Aleister Black remains undefeated in singles competition. Kyle O'Reilly has stuck mostly to tag team competition since coming into WWE, so it's but he has been impressive so far in this tournament as he took down Noam Dar. Well, that wasn't exactly that much of a challenge. It's definitely a jump up in competition for Kyle O'Reilly. He'll be bringing the Undisputed Era with him, and that may put Aleister Black at a significant disadvantage. The Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble should be, if you go into my videos, it should be the next Raw that appears after the Royal Rumble. It'll be a few days later. I'll see if I can find it for you. As Aleister Black makes his way to the ring. Yeah, so the Royal Rumble was... Alright, the first Raw after the Royal Rumble is WWE 2K18 Raw, February 27th, 2018. Aleister Black was a part of the Royal Rumble. He was not in the Royal Rumble match itself, but he did make his debut on the main roster on that grand stage where he defeated Shane Thorne from NXT in the first round of this tournament. It's been a while though since Aleister Black has competed. He hasn't competed since, actually, on WWE TV here in Wildfire Gaming, so this should be a great test for him. As I mentioned earlier, Kyle O'Reilly getting a major uptick in competition, as is Aleister Black. No disrespect intended to Shane Thorne. He has been so impressive over on NXT, but Kyle O'Reilly is on another level as a part of the Undisputed Era. They may well be the tag team champions after going up against Bullet Club at WrestleMania. Of course, all of Undisputed Era in tow. They never go anywhere on their own. As impressive as Bullet Club has been over on SmackDown, the Undisputed Era has been equally unstoppable here on Raw. Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, one win away from making it to WrestleMania, which is very prestigious, as very few wrestlers will make it to WrestleMania this year. Aleister Black looking to make it as well. If he plays his cards right, Kyle O'Reilly may end up in 2 matches at WrestleMania. One for the UK Championship, one for the Tag Team Championship. Could be a very big night for Undisputed Era and Kyle O'Reilly in particular. Aleister Black with that kickboxing background. Kyle O'Reilly tasting it. Oh, nice clothesline from Kyle O'Reilly. This is not the first time these guys have gone up against each other in WWE. Last time it happened, Aleister Black was victorious. That was before Kyle O'Reilly had Undisputed Era with him, but it looks like Aleister Black has brought some backup as well, or at least it has shown up in the form of Gran Metalik and Akira Tozawa. If you'll remember, Undisputed Era launched a really unnecessary attack a few weeks ago on Gran Metalik and Akira Tozawa. Looks like they're not going to take that lion down. Aleister Black and Kyle O'Reilly really going blow for blow, move for move here. It looks like Aleister Black may have a little bit of the advantage right now. Guess there's no doubt about that. He delivers the foot stomp right to the midsection of Kyle O'Reilly. Aleister Black now coming off the... Oh my god, that was a rough landing for Aleister Black. Also damaged Kyle O'Reilly significantly. Both men down. Aleister Black going to make it to his feet first. Aleister Black is a man that has a variety of offense that can use to maim his opponents. He has really had Kyle O'Reilly's number so far in this match. Kyle O'Reilly going to take a little breather here. Whoa! Little Bullet Club motion there. Oh, Grandma Talik looks like he wants some of this. Disputed Era staying together. Aleister Black inviting Kyle O'Reilly to join him back in the ring. Kyle O'Reilly not accepting that invitation, and instead baiting Aleister Black to the outside. That was unlike Aleister Black to get... oh my god, just got DT'd right on the thinly padded concrete. It's not like Aleister Black to get impatient like that. And that is clearly costing him here against Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly has a way of making his opponents make mistakes that they don't normally make. We saw it there. Akira Tozawa got a little too close for comfort and got a major enziguri. And there's one for Grand Metalik. Kyle O'Reilly is on fire. Not sure if Kyle O'Reilly... Whoa. Looked like he was going to take a count-out victory there. Didn't get it. Aleister Black continues to avoid any significant offense from Kyle O'Reilly, who was going to take a breather again. And again, with an enziguri. Graham Metalik. Aleister Black taking a seat in the ring again, coming to the outside. This time, Kyle O'Reilly going to the inside. Game of cat and mouse here, as Kyle O'Reilly continues to try to avoid Aleister Black. A little bit cowardly on the part of Kyle O'Reilly, but the man is a great strategist. I have a feeling he knows what he's doing. Here comes Akira Tozawa again. Kyle O'Reilly just straight up missed there. He hasn't had the solace that he normally would have had in this match. Again, going outside, a much safer part of the arena. Undisputed Era lying in wait. Aleister Black getting a little frustrated. Kyle O'Reilly again thwarted by Aleister Black. Everything that Kyle O'Reilly has tried in this match has not worked against Black. Aleister Black going to the top now. Oh my god, the coup de grace! Didn't expect to see that. That's it. Kyle O'Reilly's out. How could he not be? No, somehow. Oh. And there's the eye rake. That may be exactly what Kyle O'Reilly needed to know. Aleister Black still reversing O'Reilly at every juncture. Oh man. Aleister Black going to be looking for Black Mass. Well, that's over. Aleister Black with a decisive victory over Kyle O'Reilly. The Black Mass, unstoppable, or so it seems. Remember, Talik suffering the effects of that assault. In the hands of Kyle O'Reilly. That may be a dangerous union there between Aleister Black, Akira Tozawa, and Grand Metalik. CM Punk gets set to take on Rey Mysterio. The Cruiserweight Classic is advancing to its third stage here. CM Punk has had to win 2 matches to get here. Rey Mysterio has had to win only one. He received a bye in the first round, one of only 2 men to receive such precedent. Mysterio had to defeat Xavier Woods to make it to this point. CM Punk went through Tyson Kidd and the white-hot Jack Gallagher to make it to this point. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, certainly no strangers. They have had many an excellent match against one another. And I expect to see the same tonight. CM Punk will bring AJ Lee, no doubt, to back him up. That might give him a little bit of an edge. But Rey Mysterio has been looking great. He looked fantastic against Xavier Woods. And I expect to see a good match here. Few men have ascended the heights in this company that CM Punk has. I would argue that Rey Mysterio is one of them. This is a match that could main event a show anywhere in the world, to say the least. And here it is, third from the top on Monday Night Raw, which only serves to show how stacked this particular show is. Punk looking ultra confident, as he always does. It was certainly impressive that he was able to defeat Jack Gallagher. He's the only man in Wildfire Gaming to have done so. This match will make it to the semifinals and will then be one win away from competing at WrestleMania for the Cruiserweight Championship. Mysterio looked great in the Royal Rumble, which was the point of his return. Went on to defeat New Day's Xavier Woods. And now looks to go up against his old nemesis in CM Punk. Would love to bring the Cruiserweight Classic back home, where he probably feels it belongs. He was a Cruiserweight champion in every company that he's competed in. WWE is no exception, but it has been a long time since Rey Mysterio has held Cruiserweight gold in this guy. Whoa, some kickboxing coming in from CM Punk. Rey Mysterio is ready though. Rey Mysterio, look at that strength. Rey always wanted to target the head. Rey Mysterio is looking, wow. Rey Mysterio is going for the 619 early. I can't believe this. Oh, nailed it. Rey Mysterio just devastated CM Punk. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be it right there. Rey Mysterio looking unbelievable. My God, something has happened to CM Punk here. Oh my God, a devastating reversal there by Punk. Punk Looks like he's fighting a head injury or something. This shot. Oh, here he comes now. Rey Mysterio able to reverse it with a belly-to-back suplex. I don't know what happened to CM Punk, but it's not looking good for him. Punk drilled with a DDT. It's over. I can honestly say I didn't expect that. I was expecting great competition between these two great wrestlers. That's not what we saw at all. We just saw a squash. That was very strange. I think CM Punk must have been hurt in the early going there. He never really got anything going against Rey Mysterio. And that was it. AJ looking concerned. Rey Mysterio not concerned whatsoever. Rey Mysterio advances to the semifinals where he's going to face either Nick Jackson or Kenny Omega. That is a blockbuster match that's going to take place on SmackDown. But for now, Rey Mysterio sitting pretty, moving into the semifinals. He's one win away from making it to the grand stage of WrestleMania. Up next, we're going to see an awesome match between two of Japan's finest. Hideo Itami really kind of set the stage for this influx that we've seen lately of great competitors from Japan. Going to be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, who has arguably been the most popular of these newcomers, particularly on this stage. I'm at Golgari. Thank you for watching. I'm not exactly sure what your question is there, but here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Wow. The crowd is way off. It is an honor to see Shinsuke Nakamura in the flesh. This is the first match that he's had as a part of Wildfire Gaming. Not so for Hideo Itami, who has advanced to round 3 of the... Oh, no, he didn't. He was in round 2 of the Cruiserweight Classic, but was felled. Oh, no, yeah, he won. He defeated Johnny Gargano. In round 2 of the Cruiserweight Classic, he will face Cedric Alexander, who has seemingly been unstoppable. In round 3, we'll see that match next week. Beating Nakamura would obviously go a long way toward building momentum to that match with Cedric Alexander. If he can beat Nakamura tonight, I predict Hideo Itami victory in round 3, where he will take on either Matt Jackson or Kota Ibushi in the semifinals. Nakamura does not have a clear path to WrestleMania right now. Tough to get there whenever making your debut less than a month before the show, but Nakamura I expect to see great things from this year as a part of this company. man, if anyone, make an entrance as grand as Shinsuke Nakamura. Wow. Hideo Itami and Shinsuke Nakamura, no strangers. They have competed in New Japan, but they have not competed as of yet on U.S. soil. This should be a hard-hitting affair between two of the best strikers I have personally ever seen. Hideo Itami and Nakamura, both prodigies in their homeland, and both standouts in this company. I mentioned earlier that I expect Hideo Itami, if he can defeat Nakamura here tonight, I think that he may just win the entire Cruiserweight Classic, but if he loses tonight, I could set him back significantly. Cedric Alexander is white hot. He's definitely got a vested interest in the outcome of this one. Nakamura making his debut. Can't afford to lose on this stage. So we're going to see some intensity here, no doubt. And the knee strikes begin as Nakamura goes to work on Itami. Going for an early pin. Not even a one count. Nakamura, a little applause for Itami. Some Hideo fans here. Beautiful sit-out powerbomb on Nakamura by Hideo Itami. Hideo trying to break the arm early of Shinsuke Nakamura. I might choose a different appendage. Nakamura. Going off the top. Wow. Not used to seeing that kind of offense from Nakamura. Here comes a suplex. Oh, and dropping him face first on the thinly padded concrete. Nakamura feeling great. He is looking impressive as hell already. There's another Russian leg sweep. These are not looking good. Hideo Itami right now. Nakamura working the arm of Itami. That's a much more valid strategic move for Nakamura in this match than it was for Itami. Itami has been grounded and really taken out of his game by Nakamura here. Ooh, not Itami with a big counter there. Nakamura looking like he's about to fire right back. Wow, this looks like it's going to be rough for Hideo. Oh my gosh! That was incredible. Nakamura going for the cover. I don't blame him, but only a 1 count. Nakamura daring Tommy to bring it, but Tommy in no condition to do so. I didn't even see the taunt. Oh, goodness, and now Nakamura going for that inverted scoop slam. And a Kinshasa. Just like that. Nakamura gets the victory. Another blowout here. And some more respect going to be shown. Two great wrestlers from the land of the rising sun, but it's a tough loss for Hideo Itami as he looks to move forward in the Cruiserweight Classic. But it's main event time here on Raw as 4 Horsewomen members, Becky Lynch and Charlotte, get set to go one-on-one for the first time in quite a while. These women, a humongous part of the evolution of women's wrestling in the United States. Becky Lynch has failed to reach the heights that Charlotte has. She has said that that changes tonight. We're about to find out. Becky Lynch and Charlotte advance to this round over some pretty stiff competition. Becky Lynch defeated Paige. It was really very near the beginning of this women's evolution. Charlotte defeated Emma. Kind of parallel there. It was Emma versus Paige in the first women's championship match on NXT all those years ago. It is Becky Lynch and Charlotte who advanced past those innovators, and they have surpassed them in many fronts in this company and in this industry. Becky Lynch and Charlotte have been the best of friends at times, bitter rivals at others. They harbor mutual respect, and they both harbor a competitive urge to outdo the other. Charlotte's win-loss over Becky Lynch is impressive. Becky Lynch has defeated Charlotte on occasion, so you know that she is capable of it. With so much on the line, I mean, this tournament means so much to these ladies. They know how important they have been in getting women to this stage. I mean, here they are main eventing Raw, and it's not even a news story. That tells you how far along we've come. Natalya and Sasha Banks have already advanced to the semifinals. Charlotte and Becky Lynch will take each other on before that point. Only one will make it to that stage. And they will compete against either Alita or Asuka. We're going to find that out on SmackDown. Becky Lynch looking very intense. Charlotte looking a little more lax. Becky Lynch firing in already. Taunting Charlotte. Wow. Even emulating her with the chops. And Charlotte had no answer for that. Charlotte gonna take a breather. And Becky Lynch going right after her. Oh man, that was a tough spill for Becky Lynch as well, but she's up. Went after the arm. Oh my gosh. Compounding it with the thinly padded concrete. Here comes some shots to the head, but no, Charlotte going to be able to reverse out of it. back of Becky Lynch's head, smacking that thinly padded concrete. And now into the barricade. Becky may regret bringing the action out here. Things have not gone as well for her as she had hoped after that suicide dive. Hence the name. Oh. Charlotte now exerting her dominance. Becky Lynch shot into the ropes. It is all Charlotte right now. Down goes Lynch off the middle rope. Going for a cover. Charlotte, this match could be over early. No. Becky Lynch firing off here. Start working over the arm. It led her to great success over Paige, who she defeated very early. The disarmer. Becky Lynch has looked more focused than I've ever seen her. That's a Becky Lynch I like to see. Charlotte finding that out right now. Becky has recovered from that early misstep. That overzealous nature. That's been her downfall at times. Almost shot to the midsection there. And again, going right back to the arm. This is the exact same strategy we saw her employ against Paige. Big DDT. Becky Lynch on fire. Straight fire, as she might say. Going for the exploder, and she got it. Becky in position. She wants to put this one away early. Charlotte very near the ropes. Didn't even need him. Able to escape very quickly. That was not what we saw in that match with Paige. But right back to the arm again goes Becky Lynch. Charlotte trying to roll the outside. Becky Lynch taunting her. Oh dear. Oh, impressive strength by Charlotte. She needs to get back in this and she knows it. By the hair there. Wow, that was a little catty. Charlotte on the middle rope. Becky very close. Nice drop kick from Charlotte. Great extension. Dropping the knee on the leg. Becky Lynch starting to work up the legs of Lynch, which is exactly what she wants to do in this submission-focused matchup. Oh, wow. Gonna try to wear Becky Lynch down, keep her grounded. Nice. Those strong legs of Charlotte, but look at this. Becky Lynch able to fire out of it. Again, grapevine the arm. Such sound strategy from Becky Lynch. Charlotte's arm. Charlotte's literally writhing in pain right now. How Lynch has targeted that arm. I mean, Lynch working that game plan to perfection. The exploder right on the arm. Is that enough? Charlotte right in the ropes. It doesn't matter. It's over. Wow. One victory by submission and one by pinfall. Becky Lynch is looking unstoppable in this tournament. And more respect. It's been a very respectful show. A huge victory for Becky Lynch, though, over Charlotte. Some might consider it an upset, but the way that Becky Lynch has been wrestling, I do not. Becky Lynch versus either Lita or Asuka is going to be a barn burner in the semifinals, and I would not be surprised to see Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for what has been a great episode of Monday Night Raw. we will see you for SmackDown coming very soon. Until then, from Wildfire Gaming, this is SlowBurne, the greatest channel with under 90 subscribers and growing. We will catch you on the next one.